We move on to our second round losers bracket match, and this is going to be a good one.
It's going to be JINXD4EV3R versus Fibonacci.
So for 2 reasons. Now, of course, these characters are just extremely fun to watch. They're uncommon characters, but also both of these players, as you can see, are right outside of that top 4 range. So the points for these players are more important than anybody.
Yeah, this is massive for them.
Yeah, I mean, you have players like Alcatraz, who even if he just immediately lost to 0-2 today, he would have still got a few more points. He would have still been in first place. Or, no, sorry, not in first place. He would have been just below PL, but he would still be in that top 4 is what I should say.
Yeah, PL is pretty comfortable right now and sitting in first, I'm not going to lie.
He is, but these two, they need these points. And this is...
What do you think of this matchup? Because you've played this before as Brainiac.
I don't think anybody's played this matchup before. No, I'm just kidding. This is a very interesting matchup. A lot of it is the Robin player really anticipating... Oh, very nice.
That setup again.
He really has to anticipate a lot of the aerial mobility from Brainiac and try to intercept him in the air.
Oh, that meter burns it.
That is one of the most damaging special moves in the entire game.
It is, but how much? I mean, I feel like he only realistically got an extra, like, 11 damage.
Right, yeah, it's actually relatively low. All right, ooh, and just falls to the wake-up, but Jinx actually managed to get quite a bit of damage.
And that is unsafe, right? Unless you meter burn it?
Right, correct. It's, again, though, it's just like any other charge, it's spacing dependent. So at the very tip of it, you're fine. Actually, if you land just the very tip of the shoulder in the corner, you can get a combo off of it.
Interesting.
Oh, nice block, but no punish, and trades with the meter burn part of the...
Let's get a down one as well.
Oh, catches him with the meter burn back 3, and that's quite a bit of damage. Meter burning, I don't know if I particularly like that choice, meter burning the Assassin Strike.
Did get a little...
We're seeing just so much whiffing zone. This is not how this matchup was supposed to be played. We were not supposed to see zoning because for that exact reason, the fact they were both whiffing. But look at this. Jinx taking the life lead, going for unclashable damage.
Huge life lead now, and that is not safe as he breaks.
You are Kal-El's best deputy.
There's no one better.
And yeah, just for those who don't know, there's a lot of misinformation out there about how his dive kick works. So Brainiac's normal dive kick is almost always safe. But wow, anti-airs him with the low trait.
That was nuts.
That would have been a beautiful conversion, but he drops, and that's going to give Fibonacci another chance.
And I love the mix-up play there. That's, again, unsafe. No punish. Blocks. Down 1-2. And that is going to do it. First round going to JINXD4EV3R.
Very nice patience, almost won the entirety of that second life bar off of just blocking and punishing. Very smart. But like I was saying, Brainiac's dive kick, almost completely safe. You have to hit a very, very tall character at the very tip of their head to make it unsafe.
But meter burn.
Right, meter burn is always -8. So anything that's 7 frames or faster can punish it, which is exactly what we saw Jinx to do. Actually, if you hit the dive kick from Brainiac at the very bottom of their toes, it's even on block, which is ridiculous.
And his down one is how many frames?
7, but it is a true low.
It is a true low, which is nice.
Begin.
So Fibonacci going back in, getting the first hit, not getting the conversion off of the dive kick. First hit is so huge for Brainiac because Brainiac is another character that's very meter dependent.
As all hell, yes he is. And that was a missed punish opportunity and a waste of bar. Well, not really a waste of bar for Jinx, but he did have to burn it just so he could be safe.
Ooh,
nice blocks, and then he gets hit on the other side. Not the worst situation.
A lot of people try to punish the, oh wow.
He's trying to go for dive kick. It looked like you did the Thriller on his toes.
Yeah, that's
can we get a replay of that?
Right out of the air. Oh, nice anti-air with the interactable. Goes for the hard knockdown, and there's a mix-up in there. Very nice bait on the wake-up. Wow, look at this. So much damage just all off of this Oki.
Yeah, JINXD4EV3R is playing exceptionally well right now.
Oh, but this should be enough, potentially, to take that first life bar. Wow. And again, both of these players trying to zone each other, but failing to land even a little bit of chip. Or
He just ran all the way across the screen.
You see, that was very smart because the blue trait, which is what he threw out, it tracks the opponent towards you, essentially, so it can't go past itself.
Right.
So that run, he knew that even if Fibonacci was able to get over him, he would be able to clip him from behind for enough chip to kill with the blue trait. Oh, and here we go. We're seeing this setup again. Nice
What a block.
Oh, and a nice knockdown. Breaks the armor.
Down 1-2 is so fast, it generally will break the armor back or forward threes.
It's very interesting to me how many times we've seen Jinx end in that combo. All right, going for unbreakable. I don't know why. I think I would have tried to make him break. He has the meter advantage, but now he's going to be able to guarantee the kill.
What a comeback.
And that makes it 1-1. Both players just taking turns, just opening each other up.
They're taking turns doing cool stuff.
Oh, so much cool stuff. Except for the zoning.
Yeah, I mean, but it's
it's understandable.
But for me, it's like they were playing so hard up close, right? And then they're both went. They're like, all right, let's take a break. Let's chill for a second. All right, let's relax, relax. All right, let's go back at it.
Yeah, they're throwing projectiles with one hand, and they have a towel in the other. They're like wiping off their sweat. They're like taking a drink of lemonade. They're like, all right, let's go. Or Gatorade, I guess. They're like, all right, woo, we're good. All right, time to rush in again.
Getting those electrolytes.
All right, and so again, wow, both players starting with jump back. It's a lot of respect shown for both players. Wow, I don't even know what side that dive kick hit on. What was that?
Oh, that's actually one of the few whiffs we've seen. Jinx has been very consistent so far all night.
Right now, ooh, blocking high twice in a row. That move is a very unique command normal by Brainiac. It's down and forward and one. And it kind of extends the range of his down one, makes it a little bit slower.
Right. And it is still a true low as well, just like his down one.
But the big fear,
wow! The best interactable. I love that thing.
Using Brainiac's own ship against him.
Yeah, he also just casually destroyed a world of billions.
Yeah. No big deal.
Or a city, rather.
Name is stupid.
Maybe a world. He collects both.
And so much meter was free for Jinx right there.
This is also a complete opposite of what we saw last game, where Fibonacci had to fight to come back. Now he actually has the life lead.
Trading air attack. That dive kick has a lot of priority in the air. Nice block, but that flipped out really far away, so no punish by Fibonacci.
Down one now gets his way out by waking up.
Again, the most interesting zoning game you've ever seen in your life. It's so awkward because they're just completely whiffing on each other.
Oh, where did that come from?
That came from absolute downtown. Anti-airing the dive kick. What a great way to use that.
I think that came from Earth all the way up to Brainiac's ship.
Hey man, they're very smart birderangs.
They went to college, like you said.
It's a birderang college.
I don't think that's real.
They're proving you wrong right now. Once again, getting over the zoning. Fibonacci playing so patient.
This is very intelligent, though. There's really no reason for him to go in. And as I say that, he goes in and gets the kill. But, yeah, there was no need to push the pace. I mean, he had such a gross life lead. There was no need for him to make a mistake and potentially throw that away.
Right, and all that he needed was, I mean, if he had gone in at one not opportune time, got clipped by Robin, let Robin get that Oki, that could have been the end of it for him. Brainiac, he doesn't have the best wake-ups. Now, Charge, it's not bad, but it is technically stuffable. So,
yeah.
So technically, on his knockdown, he's a little bit helpful.
And Robin, once he starts his nonsense, he can snowball on you fast. So, I mean, all it was going to take was one mistake from Fibonacci.
Right, but instead he played patient, found that one perfect time to go in, and he put himself up 2-1.
Begin.
Now we're not seeing it looks like we're not really going to see a switch from either of these players. Wow, that hit so far away.
Yeah, that interactable is incredibly good for gadget characters.
Now, this is going to be very scary. If Jinx can manage to make it to the left side of this stage, he might be able to zone out Brainiac.
Like completely.
Completely.
Oh, okay, use the interactable.
The mix of smart birderangs and the drones is ridiculous.
You said that with such zeal.
Well, it's true, and we're getting closer and closer. I hope that if Fibonacci gets a chance, he will throw that console away so that it can't be used. But again, we're going to the zoning. You know what one of the biggest issues with this zoning is the fact that Fibonacci is not getting any meter, because that is his trait.
That's his trait,
and
right,
calling his trait
right.
doesn't build any meter to begin with, only if it gets blocked or hits. Now, JINXD4EV3R, he's building meter every single time that he throws out a bird.
Yeah.
So overall, the longer Fibonacci waits in that sequence, the longer he's, or the more of a disadvantage he's putting himself in.
Oh, and he went for the cancel, and it didn't work out. And look at this huge life lead, speaking of, and that is gonna do it. Oh, wait, no, goes for the grab?
This would happen. Yeah. Oh, that's not the first time we've seen that either.
The last
Anti-airing.
time, though, it literally came, it looked like just from outside the ship.
Yeah, like where did that even come from? But actually really good timing on that, I have to say. If that was just a little bit earlier or a little bit later, the dive kick would have connected because it would have whiffed, or then maybe it would have whiffed over behind him. And yeah, just very good spacing, shows a lot of familiarity with using that in that situation, or at least as an anti-air.
That situation indeed. So he is going to stick it out with Brainiac, which we'd love to see. And I got to say, Jinx looks great. His ramen looks great.
Absolutely. Jinx is the one who knocked LTH Rage into losers, who we saw play really well earlier.
Nice down two to start it off, and a full conversion.
All right, so this is match point for both players, both playing extremely high brushdown characters. Oh, and he's just not letting him out of this corner.
Wow, this is now his home, and a 4-3. That is going to close out the row.
Oh, it would have, but you know what? He managed to do it anyway, and that has been a perfect life bar.
Worth collecting.
Wow, that is the absolute perfect line for that situation.
And that's an early break. This is a really bad sign for JINXD. This could get out of his control very quickly.
I think it might already be out of control. No, you know what? He's gonna get a chance, and we could
still in there now.
We could easily see him return the favor with almost the perfect life bar. Oh, and there we go. No, that was a huge conversion to drop. Could have got so much more, but now instead, we're seeing the momentum shift back to Fibonacci's favor. Anti-airing with this.
I swear, he goes on his tiptoes when he gets hit by that.
He's like, whoa. There we go. Really not taking much damage. That was only about maybe 25% of his life to take that life bar. And now again, getting closer and closer to evening it up. Every single time that JINXD manages to get this space, it's a real advantage for him. All right, Trait is on cooldown. Beautiful conversion from the anti-air Trait. Gonna get another, he's got a, yeah, there we go. Just like I was saying, he catches him out of the air again, and he's gonna transition to him.
Huge damage, Evan. That was a meter burn back three after a meter burn dive kick, and that is it. What a play from Fibonacci. He comes back.
There was so much meter available for JINXD, but he'd already clashed. The early clash may have been his downfall.
Yeah.
It allowed him to just get chain mixed just over and over and over until he died. And so, still obviously an amazing showing by both of these players playing unconventional characters.
Sorry, he totally does. He does the thriller.
On his tippy toes?
Yeah, when he gets hit by sword dance.
We're going to need somebody to make a gif of that.
This corner control, by the way, was fantastic.
It was completely not letting him literally do anything but get hit. I actually caught him jumping out a few times, and this was the chain that ended it. So Fibonacci moving on.